So I made a video yesterday on a quick hack in the setting posts if you are building pipe fence. And I realized that maybe there's not quite enough context, and I kind of wanted to explain a little bit more as to why it's a hack and why I do that. So a few things first. There is a pro to dry pour that you can just put the post in the ground in your hole, put the concrete or the Quikrete in the hole, and it holds it upright. I understand that. There is some videos on YouTube that you can look up where they actually test that theory, and then they dig down and they dig the post out, they break it up, and they actually came to the same conclusion based on actual evidence that the wet pour method is a little better. That's not necessarily why I do it, but it sure helps my theory anyway, just of putting posts on the ground over the years. I would rather know that the concrete's good, it's solid, there's no chance for it to fail in that manner because it's concrete when I put it in the ground. I don't have to rely on it becoming concrete later or as a part of the process of this fence sitting there. So that's just a preference. Another thing is I concrete, if I can, every single post. We've all seen pipe fences that are leaning one way or the other, whether the livestock's leaning on it or whether the wind just blew and the fence leans. That's one reason why, if you're going to build a fence, if you're going to spend the money on building a pipe fence, you might as well just concrete it. Make sure that it's going to stay there. Brace it properly wherever it needs bracing. Build it to the nine. Build it overdue, because that's the way it's going to last forever. You don't have a pipe fence that's leaning all over the place. Another issue that I've seen and that I've done is I dig holes. I like to dig, like I said in the other video, I like to dig the holes down to about 32 to 36 inches. A lot of times, because we're in a hurry and we're trying to be efficient, we're trying to get the job done, we dig the hole down to the depth, we put the pipe in, we put the concrete in, and then when it dries, we build the fence. The problem is, a lot of times, most of us anyway, I'll be honest, I was one of them, we don't take the time to dig out the loose dirt at the bottom of the hole. So what happens is you do all that process, you build the fence, and it doesn't take long, and you start to notice that on the top rail of the fence has a wave in it. That's because all of that loose dirt at the bottom, the weight of the fence is compacting it now, and so it settles down into the hole. So this is why this is a hack. That's one reason why. Another reason why is yesterday I cut all of these posts for the back of this fence here, and I set them yesterday in one day. Today I'm welding fence. I'm putting the top rail on, and I'm welding fence. If I were to brace every single one of these posts so they didn't move, the wind didn't blow them, and I would take a lot of material and it would take a lot of time. I would have to come in this morning and I'd still be setting and bracing posts. That's why I dig the hole shy. This is the process now. I dig the hole shy about 26 to 30 inches. I want to be at about 32 to 36. So I dig the hole shy. I set my post in and I tamp it down with a post hole driver or with a post driver, or if the post is too big, you can push it down with a bucket. It works for any size post, it doesn't matter. I put it down to the depth that I want it. Push it down there. I plumb it, make sure it's plumb. I pour the concrete, before I pour the concrete, I take my shovel, the shovel handle or a tamper, and I pack down all the loose dirt that's in the bottom of the hole around the pipe. I pack it down. Then I pour the concrete in and I leave it alone. It's set. That thing is not going anywhere. Today I've got every one of these posts. They're all set. They're all sturdy. They ain't going anywhere. Every one of them's concreted, so they're not going to bow that easily. They're not going to push out that easily. And they're not going to settle because I packed them down. And the post is in the ground to the proper depth. Hey, this is just something I've picked up over the years. I like doing it. I think it's a little bit more efficient. It sets my mind at ease as to whether or not the fence is going to be quality. It's going to be good. If you have a different idea or a better hack, you let me know in the comments. Regardless, work hard, stay humble.